So there is Krishna and Narayan. Yeah, let's go ahead with your discussion.
What grade are you right now?
I'm from grade 11, Central Control School, high school.
Why did you choose COPE as your subject?
So I chose co-op because I needed work experience. During my learning time, it came to me that even though I know a lot of theory, I don't know how to really practice it. So co-op gave me that chance to practice, to understand, first of all, what I want to do, and second of all, how I'm going to do it.
Why did you choose SC4K than any other COPE subject?
Yeah, so I wanted to spend my working experience in IT sphere, so I approached my teacher and asked about what possibilities are there. So she told me about this company. I did my research actually, and found out that it really can give me positive experience and actual practice in the work field. So that's why I chose it.
What are you going to try to use your COPE for?
So I use my co-op as a practice tool mostly, and also as a learning tool actually, because I didn't really know a lot of things. Even though I knew basic stuff, I didn't know how to expand on it because the IT field is so large, and you don't really know where do you want to go. So by gaining this experience, I actually understood what I want to do in the future.
Do you like coding?
Yes.
Robotics? Okay. What university do you want to go?
University of Toronto, actually.
Oh, okay. How do you rate SC4K as a COPE? How do you rate 1 out of 5?
Even though I don't really have a lot of co-op experience, at 1 out of 5. Well, I don't really have a lot of co-op experience. I think it was really valuable for me to learn a lot of stuff. 5 out of 5.
What did you
Most
learn?
definitely.
What did you learn in SC4K?
I expanded my knowledge on some basic programming stuff. I learned new programming languages like the Kotlin. I did some app design, did some web development, did a lot of stuff, did also robotics, worked with Sphero, just kind of expanded my knowledge and gained practice.
What's your favorite part about doing SC4K?
It was learning part actually. Even though I came here for practice, but learning was far more important for me than the whole practice stuff.
Why do you think, what advice would you give to future people, whoever's listening?
So my advice would be, if you're really uncertain about your future, if you don't know what you want to do, or if you know what career you want to pursue, but you don't know how you're going to pursue it, you choose co-op, you gain your experience, you understand if you want the job, you understand how you're going to do it. It raises your confidence, it teaches you new things, and it just ultimately is a good experience. So when you're in high school, and especially in grade 11, it is important for you to pursue your future career. It is the time that you should understand what you're going to do in the future. And by choosing co-op, you kind of make that first step towards it. You, of course, can do spare subject or go into music, drama, or other things, but art maybe would be more, give you more enjoyable experience, but ultimately I wouldn't do anything towards your future. So if you're worried about your future, you choose co-op, so it kind of gives you confidence in it.
Perfect. So you got more confidence when you are applying something and go and see someone, right? But what we understood was actually you already had lots of knowledge when you are coming here. So you know about coding, you know about robotics, you know even Arduino and Mechatronics. So actually we were just a guide. Honestly, I didn't do much. Just gave only the task and you were able to complete everything. For an example, you have created so many projects with Sphero Robotics, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing is yours. I just only told what to do. Then even the project idea, what are the project we had to design, everything you decided and when. It's really very creative and very leadership skill, right? Without coming back and forth to me and ask for each and everything, you went and just sent me the report and worked on that one. And also you tried some mobile application development as well, but due to the time limit we couldn't finish that one, but it's a good thing. You did lots of R&D, how to do an application with iOS as well as with the Android. So can you tell me about that experience? So what are the things you learned and what are the problem you faced? What are the difficulties you faced when you try to develop a mobile app by your own without any help? Just learn by self-learning. You did everything self-learning, right? We didn't teach you anything. Yeah.
So the main problem with the app development was that I didn't have any, not only experience, any just knowledge about it. So it was, first of all about learning. It was about finding the resources that I need, and because it was really hard to find resources that were start from the very beginning. So I had to first of all learn about the coding language that was used for app development, and then only to start research about my app development stuff. It was hard to do the research, it was hard to learn, but ultimately it was like the best part about it. The learning experience is still was the best and the most difficult part about it.
Perfect. Because when you go to the real world work with another company or something, like no one is going to teach you, right? They will give a task and you should be able to work with a team and complete the task, right? There might be some guidance, of course, the senior resources, but not that much teaching, kind of. Lots of things you have to learn by yourself, because time to time, especially the technology changes every year, different things. So continuously we have to learn, unfortunately, otherwise we cannot survive in the market, right? And what do you think about like some learning experience? So you did some website development as well, right? So that is actually pretty simple for you because it's a tool based. So then you switch to the other one, I understand. So like, what did you learn from that? Like, for an example, than technology, like I believe you learned something about business scenarios, I believe, right? How to present it or something kind of thing, right? Can you tell that experience?
So it was hard for me for the design, because you see a lot of websites and they're beautiful, very creative, and it seems a really easy job to do that type of things. But when it comes to like creating your own website, it's actually hard to create that design, create that information, find that information. And it was ultimately hard. It was also interesting because you had to be creative to make compelling website, because otherwise you just wouldn't get any traction. I also again learned a lot about the business stuff, because the things it seem really simple, again it seems really simple to create the website, and to however there are little small tricks that you should know so your website will be better than your competitors' one.
Correct. So that's a major challenge, because technology wise it's not very difficult developing a website, but the content writing, how you are presenting better than other competitors, those kind of analyzing studies and coming with good ideas are pretty different. Yeah. Krishna, yeah. So what you wanted to ask, like, so you are now in grade 6, right?
Yeah.
So when you come to high school, what do you think? You are going to take co-op or not?
Maybe because of his advice and everything about co-op.
So you are planning to take the co-op? So this is Norael, one of our co-op student from
Armenia, Central High School.
Okay, from that high school. And thank you very much, Norael. It was so nice working with you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Thomas.